Thank you, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and our honored guest. The Toastmaster experience. What is it? I'm going to ask you to give me one word that describes a Toastmaster experience. I'm going to throw that out there. Can someone give me what Toastmaster experience is? One word that describes it.
Nerve-wracking.
Okay.
Empowering.
Empowering.
Self-improvement.
Self-improvement.
Whimsical.
Exciting.
Exciting. Whimsical.
Capricious.
Capricious. Good words, guys. When I first joined, I thought it was all about just giving a prepared speech to an audience. But it's so much more. I like to share with you my Toastmaster experience and how it has challenged and opened my eyes to what all this organization is about. I'd like to tell you the story of the little engine that could. This is a story about a stranded engine named Georgia. She has to try to find another engine to take her train on difficult terrain to another destination. The goal is to take toys and food to the children on the other side of the mountain. Farnsworth, the pompous passenger train, thought he was too grand for the task. Just like some people who think they know everything about public speaking. Why do I need Toastmasters? The powerful freight engine Pete. He views himself too important. Just like Pete, some people think, this is a time waster. I have better things to do than Toastmasters. Jebediah, the elderly engine, lacks either the strength or the determination to help. Just like some people who think, it's too late for me to improve my public speaking. But these are all unrealistic and self-defeating attitudes. Tilly, the little blue engine, small in size, didn't know if he was up for the journey, but he was willing to try. I'd like to talk to you about another story. This is about my father. He was drafted into the Vietnam War. When he returned home, he found a lump in his throat. And it was a tumor, and it had to be removed. Once it was removed, the doctors came to him and said, we had to remove one of your vocal cords. You're never going to talk again. So when he came home, surviving a war, he came home to find out he'll never speak again. Now I want to talk about Tilly, the little blue engine again. He was awaiting a big challenge. Just like Toastmasters has a big challenge. The first big challenge of Toastmasters is just to show up to a meeting. For some, that's even hard to do. The next big step is to take on a role as timer or odd counter. This is where Tilly, he's on a track loading the toys and food for the children. You start feeling good that you've taken on a role at Toastmasters, and now it's time for table topics. And this is where the little engine starts to puff and starts moving forward. You've taken on roles to speak. As you see the mountain, you know it's a pretty high climb. And your first incline up is the icebreaker speech. This is your first speech in the manual. You start sweating, and shaking, and you get up to the podium, and you're holding on real tight. You let go and you say, self-talk saying, I think I can, I think I can, just like the little engine. Then you do your next speech, which is organize your speech. And you get up to the podium and you say, I think I can, I think I can. And you do it. And you start doing speech after speech, and you start taking on roles like evaluator, and you just keep moving forward, just like little Tilly the engine. Tilly could not have done his journey, gone up the mountain, without the encouragement he received. And in Toastmasters, your mentor and your friends are the ones that help you practice your speech and help encourage you along the way. Also, you have your peers and your evaluator to help improve your skills and to also help you climb up that mountain. Now back to my father. He endured a long time without speaking, but then eventually he started to speak. It was raspy, but it was audible. He became a DJ for a local college radio station. And there, he was known as the Godfather, because he had that great raspy voice. And so he was really cool. Everybody thought he was so cool on the radio station. And he took something that happened bad to him and made it into something good. Eventually, that raspy voice went away, but he still is soft-spoken to this day. He joined Toastmasters, and there, with his soft-spoken voice, approach that he had, he was able to engage a whole audience's attention. Tilly, the little blue engine, my father, and I, we have all risen to the challenge. We have all climbed that mountain. I'm on my 10th speech. I have done 10 speeches, which I'm so proud of. To me, that's climbing my mountain right there. But you know what? The journey's not over for me. This is just the first manual of many. I'm on to next to my advanced communicators manual. And there, to keep the challenge for me is to keep it exciting. To know that I've got more speeches ahead of me and I need to be excited about that. And I need to know that I need to enjoy the process as well. Not to just be in habit of doing speech after speech, but really want to be here to improve what I'm doing. I know I will enjoy this because of our members. Without you, this club could not be what it is. It's not challenging and changing with our members. With each of you makes Toastmasters happen. Toastmasters needs people who are willing to step up to the challenge and take others along on the journey and never stop giving up. Keep pushing forward and giving speech and taking on roles to help improve this club and to mentor other people. That's what makes a great club. And that's what I think the Toastmaster experience is. So when you hear me say, I think I can, no, that's not right. It's, I know I can, Toastmaster.
Woo!